Hello students, good morning all of you. In English Reader class, today we will do chapter 10, a story Tenali Raman and the Two Thieves. This story is taken from an Indian folk tale. This story is about Tenali Raman. So who was Tenali Raman? You can see here who was Tenali Raman. Tenali Raman was one of the Ashtadiggas at the court of Krishnadev Rai. Krishnadev Rai was an emperor of Vijayanagar. And that time, Tenali Raman was known for his wit and humor. Okay. So, in this story, we will see how with his wit and presence of mind, Tenali Raman outsmart two thieves. The story is set on a summer night. When hearing the rustling of leaves, Tenali realizes that there might be thieves hiding. You can see here two thieves, they were hiding. He devises a plan whereby he fools the thieves by acting as if he throwing his trunk full of valuables into the well. You can see here he plans. The thieves fall into Tenali's trap and draw water from the well with the hope of pulling out the trunk. They succeed only to find that the trunk was filled with big stones. After this, they apologize to Tenali and promise not to steal anymore. So you can see here the Tenali Raman's wit and presence of mind. Now we will read this chapter. Before starting the chapter, we will read some words, tough words. First one is WISE, wise, COURT, court, EMPEROR, emperor, RUSTLING, rustling, BREEZE, brace, NOTORIOUS, notorious, ROAMING, roaming, TRUNK, trunk, PRETENDED, pretended, TREASURE, treasure, OUTSMART, outsmart, LABOUR, labor, RAINCOAT, raincoat, PUDDLE, puddle, RUNLET, runlet, POOL, pool. So students, now we will read this chapter. Now come to the chapter. Once upon a time, there was a wise man named Tenali Raman. You can see here Tenali Raman. He used to work at the court of whose? Emperor Krishnadeva Raya. One summer night, when Tenali Raman was about to sleep, he heard the rustling of leaves. Rustling means whispering sound, some sounds of leaves. The sound came from the bushes outside. Being a wise man, he figured out that some thieves were hiding in the bushes. They must be planning to rob my house in the night, he said to himself. Now, he thought of a plan. He said to his wife, "My dear, I have heard that some notorious thieves are roaming around in our neighborhood. So let's hide all the jewelry and money that we have in the well." So you can see here they are hiding their valuable things in the trunk and they wanted to throw it in the well. A little later, Tenali Raman and his wife came out of the house carrying a big trunk and dropped it into the well. Then they went back inside the house and pretend to be asleep. Means they acting. They act to be asleep. Now the thieves waited for a while and then started drawing water from the well. You can see here. They hopped to empty the well and get the treasures. The thieves kept drawing out water the entire night. They drawing water the entire night, whole night. Towards daybreak, they managed to pull out the trunk. But when they opened it, they were extremely disappointed. They found that the trunk was filled with big stones. The thieves understood that it was Tenali Raman's plan to outsmart them. Just then, Tenali Raman came out of his house and said, "Thank you, friends." He said, "Thank you, friends, for watering my plants. I must pay you for your labor." Hearing this, the thieves fell at Tenali's feet for forgiveness. They promised not to steal or rob anyone ever again. So, students, like this, you also read this story at your home. So, read this story and all the tough words. Till then, bye. Thank you.